All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the night session of Rome. We've got quarterfinals, second quarterfinals. Gauff taking on Andreeva. Winner plays Castella in the semis, which is happening in a couple of days. Rublev is playing at the moment. He is doing his thing. And, yeah. And also Medvedev is taking on Landalucci, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. All right. But yeah, let's see how this goes. This should be a banger. These two have played 4 times. Gauff's won every single time, but I don't know. It just Andreeva's been playing really well on the clay this year, so it's a good opportunity for her to finally get a win over Coco, which she is unable to do for the majority, for the part of, well, for her whole career so far. This one might be a banger. I hope so. I hope so. All the matches have been one-sided today that we've watched, so hopefully we get this one. This one is the epic top 10 clash it was supposed to be. Oh, the head-to-head is 4-0 Gauff. All right, here we go. They're about to walk out on court. Odds making calling this 50-50, yeah. And it kind of feels like that. If the head-to-head wasn't so one-sided, you'd say it would be Andreeva's as favorite, but because it's because of the one-sided head-to-head, the form line might not matter. So let's see. Yep, winner plays Castella in the semis. So let's see who plays Castella. All right. The way Coco's been playing, I wouldn't be surprised Andreeva winning. Yeah, maybe. So, Andreeva has played Rujic, Golubic, and Mertens, dropping a set in her third round only. And Gauff has played Valentova, Sierra, and Jovic and lost the first set in the last 2 matches, but did save a match point in the last match to get the win. Her only, like, she got out of it against Sierra as well. She's done a break in the third, so yeah. So let's see. Let's see what happens. And they played last year at this tournament, this stage, so let's see. Obviously, Gauff last year was playing amazing on the clay. But this year, Andreeva's the one who's sort of like doing all the good things on clay. Winning titles, making finals, so let's see. Kind of a packed house. People are slowly making their way. If Andreeva is on fire and Coco comes out flat, then this could be interesting. Yeah. All right, Andreeva's going to receive. Rublev trying to get a double break. So we need Rublev Sinner. We need Rublev Sinner. For the ATP side to be a little more interesting up the top half of the draw, we need Rublev Sinner. At the very least. We can't have Sinner playing qualifiers and lucky losers and unseeded players the entire tournament. That's just not... We've got to see him play against some of the seeds. Even if he beats some straight sets. We can't be seeing him... we can't have Sinner playing Basilashvili and, Landalucci and then playing the final. He'll play a seed in the final, but, we got to see him play... Come on, we got to see him play Rublev. It has to be Rublev and Medvedev, maybe. Yeah. He's got to play one seed before the final. All right. They're just warming up. All right. But let's see. Let's see if Coco can. This would be a big win if Gauff can win this one. It'd be a huge win for her, considering how she's done on the clay and done this year in general. This would be a big win to get against Andreeva, who's been in really, really good form and been really consistent over the last couple of weeks. She's made it. She won Linz, then she made the semis of Stuttgart, and then the final of Madrid. She's probably won the most clay court matches of anybody this year, this season. Maybe Kostruk, but I don't know. I feel like Andreeva's got to be this week has to be the most wins on clay this year. They just warm up their serves, and then they will get it started. Zverev choked in the second. Maybe he was feeling not great. Well, he said the courts sucked, and he said he was feeling pretty beat. So he said the courts were trash, and he's like, "Oh, maybe I just need the rest." Can Hoda get to be a seed in Paris? I think he is a seed in Paris. Yeah, he's up a break in the third. All right, 4-0 to Gauff. I don't think Gauff's even lost a set against Andreeva in this entire tournament. Josh.
Let's go, Mirra, all the way this time, Mirra.
All right, here we go. Let's see. I tell you, it's a tough draw, though. It's tougher than Madrid. Madrid draw fell apart at this stage 2 weeks ago, so this is a tougher draw. Much tougher draw. All right. Here we go. Gauff's going to serve. Gauff is going to serve. Who you got winning this one, chat? Let me know. Who have you got? Med looks tired. Yeah, Medi's got a tough match coming up. All right, here we go. Coco to serve. Who you got, chat? 6'3", 6'4", Gauff. Mirra, Coco with 3. Who we watch? Medvedev. We'll see how this match goes. If this match is quick and disappointing, then yeah, we could definitely watch some Medvedev as well. But I'll be honest, I'm getting real. I'm falling apart watching all these late matches. It's wearing me down, and we haven't even got to the French Open. All right, double fault Coco to start. That's not good. Love 15. Love 15. As the return goes the backhand of Gauff up to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand again. The forehand of Andreeva. Into the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva with the forehand again. Into the backhand of Gauff. As Andreeva forehand cross court. Gauff gets it up the line. Andreeva's there with a backhand. As with a backhand up the line from Gauff. Winner. Nice. 15-0. I think Landaluzzi can win. Yeah, sure. Medvedev has played some tough matches, so 15-0. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand up the line goes wide. It's 30-15. In the backhand return goes the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Andreeva. Into the forehand of Gauff. As Andreeva backhand into the backhand of Gauff. Up the line to the forehand of Andreeva. Sliced into the backhand of Gauff. And Gauff hits off the tape and gets a little bit lucky. And it's 40-15. Should you do some exercises between sets? Just do 20 push-ups. I'll be honest, I don't really feel like doing that. Sounds like a nightmare. Sounds like a punishment. I think I'll just sit here and watch this match. The 40-15. So wait, you want me to watch this match, call every point, 4 in the morning and do push-ups? All right. That doesn't sound like... That sounds like you're making me... That's punishment. I thought you were going to say, like, have a 20-second rest or 20-second sleep. 20-minute nap. That'd be, yeah. Okay. Push-ups. All right, one love. Make me work while I'm working. One love, Gauff. One love. Rublev double break. Nice. Cam, you need to believe that you can do it. No, I can't do it. I just don't want to. All right, here we go. Here we go. Coco, 14 wins, 5 losses at 1000s this year. 13 wins, 5 losses for Mirra. That's a good record by both. All right, here we go. Andreeva to serve. We got a fault second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Both starting with double faults in their service games. All right. All right. Love 15. I'm about to do some push-ups at Planet Fitness right now. All right. Do 10 for me. You got this. Love 15. The return goes in the net by Gauff. 15-0. Helps your mental health. I don't need help with that. 15-0. I'll do 150 for you, okay? Sure. Why not? Sure you will. Sure, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll do 150 push-ups. Okay. Sure you will. What, over a month? Or what are you talking about? Like 2 a day? A 400 rally? Let's go for the slice. Starting now, and I'll have 1 a day by the end of the year. I'll get there. That goes in the net by Gauff, and it's 30-15. Oh yeah, I'll do 1 push-up a day for the next 100 days. 30-15. Pardon me. Ah, 30-15. Serve. Ace down the tee, all right. 4-15. Who do I want to win? I don't mind, to be honest. I don't have a preference who wins. I really like this is I'm not bothered, but to be honest, over the next for the women's game, I don't care about like predicting. Like I've made predictions, and you all watch them, right? But like I'm not really bothered. Like because I think it's more like for me anyway. Like the next like quarterfinal, semifinals, final is more about like learning who's the favorite for the French. I just want to know who the favorite is by the time we get through this. I couldn't care who wins or not. I don't have a preference of who wins. You know. It's because there's no Australians left. Bro, there was never any Australians. As it a backhand return, into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand now from Gauff. Andreeva forehand up the line. Gauff with the backhand cross court. Andreeva goes round the net. And that's a shot. All right. It's 1-1. I pressed the wrong one. Just bear with us. Don't worry about it. Just forget everybody. Just don't pretend like no one's making noise. All right. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. All right. As Gauff serves a fault. Second serve. We're going to get another double fault, are we? Let's start this game too. Second serve. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand up the line. Andreeva backhand cross court. Gauff gets it. Andreeva forehand cross court. Gauff gets it. But hits it in the net. Love 15. Love 15. As we served in the tee, fault from Gauff. Second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand again to the forehand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff. Into that Andreeva backhand. Gauff forehand again. To the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff forehand up the line. Andreeva backhand. Off the tape. Gauff backhand to the backhand of Andreeva up the line in the net from Andreeva. It's 15-0. I heard that there is a sovereign citizen movement in Australia. Do you know anything about that? I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I gotta be honest. I don't leave the house. I don't watch the news. I don't care. 15-0. So I got no clue what you're talking about. For all I know, outside the window, like the place is on fire. I wouldn't know. I don't leave the house. Watch the news. Forehand up the line is a winner by Andreeva, 15-30. All I know is tennis and going to the thrift store. No movement going on there. Forehand winner up the line. 15-30. As the forehand goes out by Gauff. 15-40. Tell you, they're going quick through this match. They're going quick. They're going fast. 15-40. Gauff serves. Return goes in the forehand of Coco up the line at the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff. Backhand with Andreeva now forward from Gauff into the Andreeva backhand. Gauff. Another backhand. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand up the line. Andreeva forehand cross. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva forehand up the line as Gauff backhand goes back into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff up the line again. The backhand of Andreeva. Andreeva now with the forehand cross court. There's a forehand now from Gauff. That's a good shot. Andreeva slices it back. Gauff forehand up the line. Andreeva pass. Gauff with the volley. Too good. Great rally. 30-40. 30-40. Rublev 5-1. All right. All right, still break point though. 30-40. Gauff serves. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. Break. Adam.
I put $10 on Gauff to win this match.
Hey, thank you, Adam, for the 5. All right, well, it's 2-1 Andreeva. Sorry, bad timing, but it's 2-1 Andreeva. Andreeva has the break. All right. Here we go. 2-1. Any thoughts on the Zverev upset? Nope. You really thought Joint could win Rome? I don't know who told you that, but you shouldn't listen to him. Put a bet on Mirra? Cool. Cool. All right, 2-1. 2-1. All right, back to Andre. Let's see if she can consolidate here. Yeah, I got another. I mean, thoughts on the Zverev upset? Sucks, but I mean, I think it's probably going to do him good anyway. Not being like forced to have 2 weeks off now because he's played all the whole season, whole clay season, right? Thoughts on Jovic? You always dodge my question. All right, Andreeva serves out wide of the forehand of Gauff. Gauff hits it out. 15 love. Yeah, they're having some good rallies out there. 15 love. And the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff. Into the volley of Andreeva. Hit the tape, went in. A little bit lucky, but she does have solid volleys. All right, 30 love. We're going to fault second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Andreeva, backhand of Gauff into the net. 40 love. You're asking me if Jovic is someone to take seriously because I want to invest in auto cards. What do you think? What do you think? Why are you asking me? Bro, what are you asking me for? What do you reckon? Backhand rally. Slice drop shot from Andreeva. Too good. 3-1. I feel like card investing can be real dangerous stuff. I'll tell you this. I bought a couple of Jovic Net Pro cards that came out the other day. They're sold anyway, but I bought them on sale, like when they came out. just because I like collecting. I don't really care if they go up or down, but I like collecting. So I got them. But I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's just like betting advice. That's not what we do here. Card investment? No. Collecting? Yeah, if you like them, you know. If you like Djokovic, get him. Go for it. If you're trying to make money, ask somebody else. Yeah, I mean, Deb has a Rafa rookie card, but that's because Deb's like a Rafa fan, so she's going to keep that forever. If you're a Jovic fan, hell yeah, grab it, pick up her cards, you know, collect it, great. But if you're like investing, I mean, I can't help you with that. I'm not going to be responsible for that. Come back in 5 years and be like, what the hell, you said this? No. But if you're a fan of hers, definitely, you know, collect anything that you like for tennis player, for sure, go for it. Love 15. There's a bit of forehand now from Gauff into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the volley. Andreeva backhand is just wide. 15-0. Is Adar versus Analdi match of the men's tournament so far? I don't think so. No. I'm sure there's been a better match than that. I mean, you could say Darius Vera was better. Backhand winner from Andreeva, 15-30. I don't think so. Hodar versus Analdi is not like a... I could probably find a better match than that. I mean, Medvedovic versus Fonseca was better than that. Even the Zverev match today was better. You know, more drama, better. You know, more. I know. Look, Hodar Rinaldi was crazy, but even Rinaldi Demonor you could say was better. So I don't think it's match of the tournament. I don't think so. There's been better matches. There's been the Zverev match was crazy. Like, that was crazier. With that tie break in the middle and, like, the scores either side, that was crazy. 15-40 here. Andreeva has got somewhere to be. She's busy. She got somewhere else to go. Serve, Gauff. As the backhand goes into the backhand slice of Andreeva. Backhand out from Gauff. Into the backhand of Andreeva. To the front of Gauff. Andreeva forehand. Into the front of Gauff, up the line. Great shot, Gauff. And that's wide on the slice from Andreeva, and it's 30-40. All right, return goes front of Gauff. Forehand from Andreeva is Gauff forehand. As Andreeva gets it back, but Gauff puts away the smash. And it's deuce. All right, Coco survives the double break for now. Deuce. By the way, chat, we're almost at 200 likes. Appreciate that. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Deuce as the return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Back in Andreeva. Gauff with a volley. Too good. Advantage Coco. Advantage Gauff. Why is he following this and not Rublev? Yeah, that's a good question. Why is he following this, chat? It's crazy. All right, advantage Gauff. As the return goes into the forehand of Gauff, backing up from Andreeva. Into the forehand of Gauff, sliced into the back of Andreeva. Up the line to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva, drop shot. Gauff gets it. Andreeva lob. Goes long and Gauff holds. All right, it's only one break. 3-2. 3-2. All right. 3-2. By the way, I wonder if Do like I don't like I've always wondered like if is it only tennis where we have like 700 matches and I'm trying to watch all of them, but I like do other sports streamers do like if they're watching a basketball game and they watch one match and they don't watch another, do people like go in there and be like, why aren't you watching the Lakers? Why are you watching the Celtics? Do people do that? Or is it just tennis? Because I hang out over there and I'm like, I don't see anybody like going, oh, you should have watched this game instead. It's just like, just watch what we watch. Do they? Maybe I don't see it. Rublev wins. Do like people go over to like the soccer channels and be like, oh, you should have watched Arsenal. Why'd you watch West Ham or the whatever? Maybe they do. Or is it just tennis? I'm a Packers fan and follow a streamer who mostly does Packers games. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we should just like focus on one player. Maybe. And then whenever anyone comes in and says, why aren't you watching this match? We'll go, because we're watching this match. You always ask Goldbridge why he's not watching Spurs. Oh, but that doesn't, you're not helping the case because you're here and you're asking me. No, I'm just saying like, do like you go over there and say that, so you're annoying him as well. You know what I mean? That doesn't really help the case. Still, is it just tennis or is it other sports like also like I don't know, do other streamers have the same thing? Like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. Or is it just like for some reason it's probably because there's just so many matches on at tennis and it's like you can't pick all the good ones. Anyways, Andreeva hits it out, love 15. Love 15. All right, love 15. Cam, you're not doubting that Coco can't win, right? Dude, you had so many double negatives, I didn't even know what you said. And you said it like 7 times, and I still don't understand what you're saying. Cam, you're not doubting, isn't Cam Gauff can't win, right? Lose? Gauff can't, yes, isn't? Like, what are you saying? I can't understand. You're saying you're using double negatives. I'm confused. Please speak in a full sentence. What are you trying to say? Are you saying that I picked against Gauff? Yes, I did. I picked Andreeva in 3, but what are you asking me, please? Ask me, like, do you think that Gauff can lose if she isn't winning, isn't lose? There's a bit of volley now from Gauff. No, it doesn't need it. That goes out. Love 40, by the way. How many languages do I speak? I barely speak English. Love 40. As Andreeva serves. Into the backhand of Gauff. Good return. The backhand of Andreeva. Gauff backhand. Again to the backhand of Andreeva. It's a drop shot. Gauff's going to get it. With a drop shot back. Andreeva slice. Goes wide. We're back on serve. Wow. From what was almost a double break to now level. Coco breaks back. Back on serve. All right. All right. Forehand to forehand rally. As it goes the net by Andreeva, and it's 15 love Gauff. Sorry for saying that too much. Yeah, but what are you asking me? I want to answer your question, but I just don't understand what you're saying. It's a confusing time. What are you saying? Hey, thank you, Robin, for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Sorry I missed that. Thank you for the 8 months, Robin. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. As a return goes to front of Gauff. 4 now from Andreeva. Into the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva with a slice. To the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand slice again. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva slice. Gauff comes there with a volley. Andreeva's there with a pass. And hits it. Great passing shot. 15-0. All right, 15-0. All right, Gauff serves again. Return goes in the backhand of Gauff. 4 now from Andreeva. Again, the front of Gauff. As Andreeva forehand again up the line to the backhand of Gauff. Into the front of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand to the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff comes in. Andreeva pass. Winner. God, Gauff's got to hit better approaches because we know Andreeva can pass. She's great at doubles. 15-30. I was just saying, even though you picked Andreeva to win, I think Gauff can pull this win out. Yeah. Well, like I said at the start, I picked Andreeva because she's been playing better, but I really don't care. I'm really just happy to sit back and watch these matches and see who wins and take mental notes, because on the WTA side especially, it's very interesting. It's very open. There's a volley from Gauff in the net, and it's 15-40. So even though I picked Andreeva, I don't care if Gauff wins. I'm not going to be bothered, right? All right, 15-40. Andreeva to get the break again. Landalucci 7-5. Nice. All right, 15-40. Return goes to front of Gauff. 4 now from Andreeva. Gauff with a pass in the net, and there's the break. 4-3. This match is not going quick, but it is. It's weird. It's like this match is definitely, they're definitely playing some quick points. I mean, it's been 7 games for 27 minutes, so. All right. They're both playing aggressive. That's what it is. They're both trying to go after it, which is why it feels really quick. No, not too many long rallies. All right. Semi-finals are not tomorrow. Semi-finals are not tomorrow. Quarterfinals day 2 is tomorrow, and then the semis are on Thursday. Serrana said it is. If the semifinals are tomorrow, then the schedule I got sent to me is a lie. She's not playing tomorrow. She's playing doubles tomorrow. She's not playing singles tomorrow. All right, 4-3. Andreeva gets that break again. Andreeva gets that break. Coco did well to fight back, but just couldn't hold to lead. There's a backhand rally. Gauff again to the backhand. Andreeva goes long by Gauff, I think. All right, the ball was out. Hawkeye didn't. They're just going to double check though. I tell you, Hawkeye. Zverev said the courts in Rome are not good. Hawkeye in Rome is also not good. Like Hawkeye has been glitchy as hell this week. Castella beat Penko easily? Yeah. They're just showing, they want to see the replay here. All right, so the ball was out, 15 love. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve in the backhand of Gauff. Backhand now from Andreeva up the line to the forehand of Gauff. It's Andreeva backhand again to the forehand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva sliced. Gauff. Forehand again to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff forehand again. Up the line. Goes wide. 30 love. That was definitely wide. 30 love. As Andreeva serves again. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Gauff. And Gauff in the nets. 40 love. There's some quick games. 40 love. Seven to the back and the Gauff. Return goes out. It's 5-3. 5-3 Andreeva. 5-3. All right, 5-3. As the return goes in the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva pass. Gauff volley. Andreeva pass. Gauff volley. Great drop volley, Gauff. 15 love. What a shot. 15 love. All right, first serve's a fault from Gauff, second serve. Backhand return. As Gauff goes up the line with the backhand winner. 30 love. All right, return goes out by Andreeva. 40 love. To make Andreeva serve for the set. As the return goes back into Gauff. Andreeva forehand, goes long, Gauff holds. Now remember, Andreeva's never won a set against Coco since the first time they met. The first set they ever played, Andreeva won a tiebreak, then Gauff went back to win, and she hasn't lost a set since. So this will be the first set, if Andreeva gets it, that she's won since their first meeting 3 years ago. All right. How we doing, chat? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, we're almost at 300 likes. Surely we can get to 500 likes. We've got like 2,000 people here. Come on. Surely we can get to 2,000 likes. If you're sitting back there and you're at work and you're like, I can't watch this match because I'm working. If I put this tennis on my screen, my boss comes in, I get fired, and then I can't watch the tennis because I can't even I'm looking for a job, and we're saving you from getting fired. Definitely like this video. If you're working, maybe you're just vacuuming, you're around the house, you're doing chores, and you can't focus on what's going on, but you got the headphones on, and I'm yapping in your ear. Like the video. If you're out in the car and you're like, well, I can't drive and watch because that's super dangerous and you should never do that. And if you do that, it's super illegal, by the way. Never do that. Don't look at your phone while you drive. Just put us on the surround sound in the car, and I can just tell you what's going on. And you can use your brain to hear the words and turn it into a picture. Make sure you like the video when you stop driving and you park the car, and then you like the video and then you get back on the road. Or you just get to the shops or whatever you're doing. But yeah, if any of those apply to you, make sure you like this video. And then, especially if you're at work, make sure you like the video, then jump back onto the spreadsheet that you were typing up, just because I don't want you to get fired. And you're like, who the hell is that guy on the TV? What are you doing on the screen? That's not Word. What the hell are you writing in that? That ain't Excel. That's YouTube. Get it. I don't want to get you fired. So make sure you like the video if we're saving you from losing your job, losing your license, or, losing your keys because your house is a mess and you have to clean it. And you're sitting down watching tennis all the time, your house is a mess. Trust me, I know. I never made. All right, serve into the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva trying to win this set. 4-1 up the line's a winner. 15 love. And if you're doing none of those things, like the video anyway, because, it's free. 15 love. As Andreeva serves again. She serves into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff. Again to the forehand of Andreeva. There's Gauff backhand. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Again, the backhand of Gauff. Is Andreeva backhand again. To the backhand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva is Gauff. Forehand again to the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff again. Into the forehand of Andreeva as Gauff goes up the line. Andreeva backhand slice. Into the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva slice again is a drop shot. Gauff comes to the net. Andreeva with a volley. And it's over Gauff's head. That is so good. Jeez, the doubles is so apparent in Andreeva's game. With the passing shots and those kind of shots like that, that is... What are you whining about, Cam? I wasn't whining about shit. What the hell is this guy talking about? The hell? All right, 30 love. There's a return from Gauff, goes in the net. 40 love. Andreeva to win the first set in a long time against Coco. 40 love. As Andreeva serves. A fault, second serve. Also like the video because it's 4 in the morning and I've stayed up all night just to watch this match for you. So feel free to chuck us a like. Backhand goes into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff hits it out. Andreeva wins the first set. All right. What a start from Andreeva. First set. First set she's won against Gauff in a long time. She was in control the entire set. Probably could have been an easier set for Andreeva if she had converted the double break or even didn't give her break back. She could have won this 6-2 even, Good first set from Andreeva. All right, 10 winners, 7 errors from Andreeva. 7 winners, 10 errors from Gauff. Only the one double fault from Coco. No aces. Andreeva, 2 out of 5 break points converted. 1 out of 1 for Gauff. All right. Hey, we're almost at 400 likes. There we go. All right, let's see if Gauff can start off better in the second. Let's see if she can get off to a better start. All right. Here we go. Great start. I think the Gauff have to play her game with her guts, not her head. Okay. All right. Well, Andreeva's playing a hell of a match so far, so whatever Coco does, She's got to hold serve first. That's all that matters. Stay in front, hold serve, and then have a crack on the return. Paolini withdrew from doubles from a foot injury. All right, here we go. Gauff serves. First game of the second. As the return goes in the net by Andreeva, 15 love. All right, 15 love. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Gauff. Slice from Andreeva again to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand on the stretch. The backhand of Gauff up the line to the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva hits the pass in the net. Ooh. Gauff got lucky there. Andreeva's hit a couple of passing shot winners already. That one didn't make it over. It's 30 love. All right, 30 love. We got a fault, second serve. As we return now the forehand of Gauff into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand up the line. Andreeva gets it back. Gauff forehand cross court. Andreeva gets that back with a slice, but it's in the net. It's 40 love. Thank you, Trisha. Appreciate that. Yeah, tennis ball comes back now that when you press the like button. 40 love. Has been a fault, second serve. Last time at Coco won was Wuhan. Last year. Second serve, Gauff. To the back of Andreeva. Return winner, 40-15. As the return goes in front of Gauff. Forehand now from Andreeva to the backhand of Gauff, into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff backhand again. Into the net, 40-30. All right, 40-30. Gauff serves again. Into the back of Andreeva, up the line to the front of Gauff. Gauff with a backhand now on the stretch. There's Andreeva backhand again, the backhand of Gauff. Into the front of Andreeva, Gauff. Forehand again to the back of Andreeva. Andreeva now with a forehand. Goes cross court. Gauff gets it back. Into the front of Andreeva. Gauff backhand again, cross court. Andreeva gets it with a slice. There's Gauff backhand, cross court again. Andreeva slices again, but Gauff comes in with a volley, missed it. She set the point up well, Gauff, but she just missed the easy one. And it's back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. All right, Gauff serves again. Into the back of Andreeva. Return goes in front of Gauff. Andreeva goes up the line to the slice of Gauff. Andreeva comes to the net with a forehand. Gauff with the pass. Andreeva with a volley. Gauff can't get that one. From 40 love to a break point to Andreeva to start the second. All right. Andreeva. Break point. All right, as the return goes to front of Gauff. Front of Andreeva sliced. Gauff comes to the net. Andreeva pass. Gauff for the volley. That's better. That's better. Back to deuce. Great drop shot there from Gauff. Much better volley. What happened to Zverev in the third? Did he get injured or something? No, he just... Momentum completely shifted against him. All right, deuce. All right, return goes back into Gauff up the line into the front of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand now comes to the net as Andreeva pass. Gauff for the half volley pickup. Andreeva gets back. Gauff for the lob. It's too good. Great. These two ladies are playing amazing. All right, advantage Coco. These two are playing fantastic. All-round game 10 as well. They're coming to the net. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They are playing all-round tennis. What a lob. Off the volley. All right, advantage Gauff. And then an ace. Woo! Okay. All right. All right, we got... All right. This match ain't over yet. One love Gauff in the second. They're playing some crazy rallies. All right, Coco holds. All right, back to Andreeva. As with a drop shot from Andreeva into the forehand of Gauff. Up the line to the back of Andreeva. Oh, Andreeva missed the pass. Love 15. Love 15. Andreeva serves again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve in the back into Gauff. Gauff missed the return. That was a bad return. 15-0. Adam.
What does Coco need to do to come back and win this?
Hold serve. And make those second serve returns. 15-0. As Andreeva serves. Double fault. That helps. 15-30. All right, 15-30. Andreeva serves again. Serving to the back of Gauff. Good return. The back of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand of the stretch. Andreeva backhand into the back of Gauff. Andreeva hitting the ball so deep. And then she overhits at that time. It's 15-40. Coco to get the break here in the second. $15-40. Andreeva serves. Into the front of Gauff. Return goes to front of Andreeva up the line to the back of Gauff. Andreeva can't get that one. Gauff for the backhand winner. It's 2-love. We have a match. All right. Coco. Beautiful backhand winner. Woo, right in the corner as well. Jeez, this is top 10 level tennis here. They're playing top 10 now. Return goes into the back of Gauff. Into the slice of Andreeva. Gauff comes in. Drive volley winner. Jeez, all right. All right. 15-love. Coco's just elevated her level. 15 love. As Gauff serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in, the back of Gauff up the line to the front of Andreeva. Gauff with the volley. Andreeva comes in. Gauff with the lob. It goes in. Great pickup again by Coco. 30 love. Jeez, these two are like they're only hit winners now. We're almost at 500. Come on, we can get 500 likes. Are you not enjoying this match? Is this match not entertaining to you? Is this match boring? That's what I thought. Like the video. Come on. What are you waiting for? Christmas? 30 love. Slice return goes back into Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff, forehand again. Up the line and long. It's 30-15. See, that wouldn't happen if you liked the video. You know what? Gauff was hitting winners up until then. Come on now. This match is worth at least 500 likes. And plus, if you press the like button, it turns into a tennis ball. That's kind of makes sense, right? 30-15. Coco serves again. Thank you, everybody who did like the video. Appreciate it. All right, return from Andreeva. That goes out. 40-15. As a return on Andreeva goes to the backhand of Gauff. Gauff missed that one. 40-30. 40-30. Coco to go to 3 love. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes into the front of Gauff, front from Andreeva to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand up the middle to the front of Gauff as Andreeva. Backhand again, cross court in the net, and Gauff. 3 love in the second. When did you first notice Swiatek? When she first won Roland Garros or before? Yeah, during that Roland Garros run. When she played Halep at Roland Garros 2020. That was the first time we watched her and first time we noticed her tennis. Yeah. 2020 Roland Garros. And I called her Swiatek. And I was quickly corrected. And then two matches later, I called her Swiatek. And I got Polish certification ever since. All right. Landa Lucci, 3-all, breaks back in the second. Okay. That was my first match on the channel. Hey, nice. Coco playing much better in the second. Oh, yeah. They're both playing. I mean, the level is lifted. In this second set, they're both playing a lot better than they did in that first set. All right. Here we go. Coco, 3 love with the break. It's 2 a.m. here. Hey, respect that. All right, here we go. Back to Andreeva. Let's see if she can get on the board here. All right, 3 love. Return goes in the front of Andreeva to the back end of Gauff. Andreeva back into the net. Love 15. All right. Love 15. As the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand to the front of Andreeva. Andreeva in the net. Love 30. Love 30. return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva puts that one away. 15-30. 15-30. Is that the dog snoring? Yes. She's passed out. 15-30. As the return goes into the back of Andreeva, up the line to the front of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 30-all. All right, 30-all. Ace down the tee. Nice from Andreeva. All right, 40-30. 40-30. First serve's a fault. Second serve. All right. As Andreeva wins the game. She's on the board 3-1. All right. 3-1. Coco with a break. All right. Gauff to serve. As the return goes to the front of Gauff up the line of the backhand of Andreeva. Lob goes up. And lob goes long. 15 love. 15 love. All right. 30 love. As Gauff serves again. Dude, I can hear your pet snoring. What do you want me to do? Wake up my dog like a cruel, cold-hearted bastard? What do you want me to do? All right, 30 love. All right, double fault Gauff, 30-15. 30-15. Only the one of a few double faults from Coco today. She hasn't done that many as we just serve now the forehand of Andreeva. Backing it from Gauff to the forehand of Andreeva. There's Gauff. Forehand to forehand with Andreeva. Now backing from Gauff cross court. Slice Andreeva. Into the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva gets it back with the backhand up the line. Good shot for the forehand of Gauff as Andreeva forehand up the line again. Gauff slices it back, but it's in the net. Great hitting Andreeva. 30-all. All right, 30-all. Back to Coco. As the serve goes to the front of Andreeva, return goes to the front of Gauff. Andreeva with the slice. Gauff gets it with the backhand cross court into the backhand of Andreeva. Sliced again. Gauff backhand up the middle. Andreeva forehand again, the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand again. To the backhand of Gauff on the stretch. Andreeva backhand again. And Gauff throws the racket but can't reach it. And Andreeva gets a break point, 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. Breakback point as Gauff serves. An ace down the tee. Great serve. All right, deuce. All right, Gauff serves again. Serving the back of Andreeva. Return goes long. Advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff to take the 4-1 lead. There's a backhand return from Andreeva into the front of Gauff. Back in Andreeva. Again to the backhand of Gauff. And Andreeva hits it to the ground. I think Gauff hit the line. But she's got 4-1 lead. Andreeva's racket went flying. Both ladies are throwing their rackets all over the place. All right. It's 4-1. In the second. Chat, where are we watching from? Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. I'm from Australia. It's 4 in the morning. And, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I am. Where are you watching from? We've got the UK, we've got South Africa, we've got California, England, India, Indianapolis, Florida, Philly, Poland, Sweden, New Jersey, Tanzania, Munich, South Africa, Kenya, Pakistan, Sweden, Windy City, Trinidad, Kenya. Hey, thank you, John, for the €1.50 super sticker. Appreciate that. Maine, Philippines, California. We've got Serbia in the house. Dan's can't pick where he's from, mate. Maybe you might as well be from Mars, mate. Warsaw, Ghana. I'm from the moon. Romania, Canada. Denmark. Dubai. We've got Oregon. France. India. Madrid. New York. All right. Coco, 4-1. Welcome, everybody. If you like tennis, you're in the right place. We like tennis so much that I don't even sleep. I literally haven't had a night's sleep since start of March. So if you like tennis, you're in the right place. We got you covered. We have you covered. Chad, Chad, I'm sick of endorsing the channel. You endorse the channel for me. I need some testimonials because I'm obviously going to say the channel is great because I'm biased. I need you to tell me how you find the channel. Give me some testimonials. Love 30, by the way. Give me some testimonials so I can tell everybody that's new what's so good about the channel. You tell them what's good. Of course, I'm going to say I like the channel because I made the channel. 1530. I have to say it. Most fun channel out there. It's all right. All right. 1530. Back in a backhand rally. As Gauff goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff. To the forehand of Andreeva is Gauff with a backhand. Goes in the net. 30-0. Hey, thank you, Don, for the 56 months. Appreciate that. Kind of cool, I guess. Appreciate it. I'll take it. 30-0. Cult light atmosphere. I don't know if it's a cult. Definitely not a cult. Weekly ranking videos, the best on YouTube. Love the format. Hey, thank you. Best live commentary out there. Lots of matches. Thank you for that. All right, as Andreeva misses that one, 30-40. Appreciate it, Maurice. Friendly community. Love that. Great way to keep up to date with all things tennis. Hell yeah. Very dedicated. Thank you. All right. Josh.
This is the best tennis channel I've ever watched.
Thank you. Thank you for the $2 as well. Backhand to backhand rally. As with a slice from Andreeva, that goes in the backhand of Gauff into the forehand of Andreeva. Up goes a lob. Gauff with a smash. Andreeva with a backhand. Gauff back in the rally on the baseline. Drop shot from Andreeva though. Gauff gets it back with a drop shot in the net. Deuce. All right, deuce. Great commentary and knowledgeable. Appreciate that. Channel is so good that even when I pay for the official broadcast, I still listen. Hey, that's the best way to watch the channel. Appreciate that. All right, deuce. All right, the return goes out by Gauff. Advantage on Andreeva. Advantage on Andreeva. She serves. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return goes long and Andreeva holds. 4-2 Coco with the break in the second. All right, 4-2. All right. Four-two. Coco with the break. As Gauff serves. As the return goes in the back of Gauff. Ooh, off the tape and wide by Coco. And it's love 15. Return goes out by Andreeva. 15-0. As Gauff serves again. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand cross court into the slice of Andreeva. Off the tape into the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand lob. Goes wide. 30-15. 30-15. Been watching Tennis Talk for over a year now. It has reignited this 60-year-old's love for tennis. Hey! I appreciate that. Thank you, Christine. I'm glad that you're back into tennis. Welcome back. All right, 30-15. All right, backhand return goes back into Gauff. Andreeva backhand, again to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva goes again to the forehand of Gauff. Now backhand Andreeva into the forehand of Gauff again. Gauff shanks it wide, 30-0. 30-0. Chance for Andreeva to maybe get a break back point. Dennis.
Tennis Talk is welcoming, knowledgeable, and funny.
Hey, thank you for the $2. Appreciate that. All right, that goes out by Andreeva, and it's 40-30. $40-30. Gauff to keep the break. Return goes out by Andreeva. All right, 5-2. Coco in the second. All right. By the way, chat, tell everybody in the chat that's new to the channel that I didn't pay you to say any of that stuff. You said it on your own volition, and you meant it. I don't want anyone thinking that I paid everybody to say that and then anyone's getting any money under the table. No envelopes have been given, all right? You all said that on your own. I didn't make you say it. You said that on your own. Tell them that so that they know that this has not been paid for advertising, right? It's free and totally organic, and you guys did not got paid for any of those words. You literally said that because you felt it in your soul. Just, if you could say that, then that would be great. Then nobody would think that I made you say it. I didn't make you say it. You said it on your own. Yeah, this is not a paid endorsement. No, that was all legitimate. Nobody here was told what to say. They said it on their own. Just need to... Exactly. There we go. Yeah, perfect. There you go. See? There are no paid actors here. Everybody here is a real person, and they're not paid to be here or say things that are complimentary to the channel. They say that organically. Hey, Jacob.
I got Gauff at plus 100 for EIE.
EIE, thank you for the 2. All right, 5-2. Thanks for the $20. No, don't joke. That I didn't give anyone $20. No money was exchanged. 5-2. Andreeva serving to stay in the set. Thanks for the check. No. All right, everybody think it's funny. Okay, but no. This is serious. As that goes out on the second serve. Double fault. Love 15. Love 15. No one paid endorsement. We speak the truth. Hey, thank you, Claudette. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for confirming that. Check your mic. We can't hear you. Love 30. Andreeva hits it in the net. It's love 40. Uh-oh. Love 40. Love 40. Just refresh. Love 40. Set points for Gauff to take the second. Hey, thank you, Trishan, for the 46 months. Backhand in there by Gauff, 15-40. $15.40. All right, serve again. There's a fault by Andreeva. Second serve. Big chance for Coco here. Second serve. Serving to the front of Gauff. Return goes in the front of Andreeva. Up the line to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Backhand into the front of Gauff. Into that Andreeva forehand. And Andreeva in the net. We're going 3, baby. Top 10 clash. Of course we're going 3. Winner plays Castella. 1 set to decide that in the semifinals. Who's got it? Let's find out. All right. We're going 3. Pretty quick couple of sets as well. It's only 36 minutes for the second set. 1 hour, 13 minutes. Pretty quick set. Pretty quick. All right, second set went to Gauff 6-2. Pretty easy as well. 1 double fault in that. 8 winners, 8 errors for Gauff. 5 winners, 11 errors from Andreeva. 4 double faults for Andreeva as well. She didn't serve very well. And Gauff did face 2 break points, but wasn't broken in that set. And she broke twice out of the 4 times 4 chances that she had. All right. We're going 3. We are going 3. If Gauff breaks first in the third, Gauff will win, okay? Peaches!
Cameron told me not to say what he said. He wants me to say not to say what he said.
Thank you for the 10.
Let's go, Coco.
Hey, Ian, thank you for the donation as well. Yeah, so everybody said what they said about the channel because they meant it, not because they were paid. Exactly, thank you. That's what you're saying, I'm pretty sure. No one was paid to give a compliment to the channel, is what you said, right? Yeah. All right. I said what I said. What did you say? I didn't read it. What did you say? All right, here we go. Gauff's going to serve first in the final set. Who you got final set, chat? Let's see if anyone gets it right. Give me the name and the score. Exactly. Let's see if anybody can get exactly right. I'm going to go Andreeva 7-5. I'm going to go Andreeva 7-5. All right, backhand goes into the forehand of Gauff. Backhand Andreeva. Into the slice of Gauff. Andreeva comes in. Puts it away. Love 15. All right, Gauff 6-4. 6-3 Gauff. 7-6 Gauff. 6-3 Mirra. 6-4 Andreeva. 7-6 Coco. 7-6 Andreeva. 7-6, 7-6, 7-6 Coco. Coco 6-4. 6-3 Coco. A lot of people going 7-6, 7-5 Coco. 6 love Mirra. Okay. 6-4 Andreeva. 6-4 Gauff. All right. Love 15. 4-4 rally. Gauff up the line in the net. Love 30. All right. Love 30. Chance for Andreeva to get the break straight away. Love 30. As we backhand into the backhand of Andreeva. Andreeva in the net. 15-30. 15-30. As Gauff serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Backhand from Gauff. To the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. There's Andreeva forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 15-40. Andreeva 2 break points to start the third set. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the front of Gauff. Up the line, the lob goes up by Andreeva. Gauff lets it drop, but then hits it wide on the forehand drive volley, and that's going to be a break for Andreeva. Final set. Starts with a break. All right. Coco down already in this final set. All right. But it's only one break, and it's so early in this final set that it shouldn't be alarm bells yet. We are so far away from this match being over that everybody should relax. All right, nice serve, though. 15 love. All right, 15 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand to the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line of the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. Backhand cross court. Gauff gets it. Goes down the line of the forehand of Andreeva. Slice. Gauff. Forehand again to the slice of Andreeva. Gauff forehand again. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the volley. Too good. 15-0. All right, 15-0. I'm watching on web TV in Italy and Cam sees points before me. That's because if they say on the TV... then they'll get in trouble. They'll get in trouble if they say that. So 30-15. As Andreeva serves again. Straight down the body of Gauff. She slices it back, though, into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the back on the stretch. Backhand from Andreeva is a drop shot. Gauff's going to get it with a slice. Andreeva puts up a lob, but Gauff's got the smash. Hits it away. 30-0. 30-0. Chance for Gauff to break straight back. 30-0. Andreeva serves an ace. Beautiful serve. All right. 40-30. First serve is a fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand to the forehand of Gauff as Andreeva forehand up the line. Gauff gets it back with the backhand cross court. Andreeva backhand up the line is good. Up goes a lob by Coco. Lands in and Andreeva hits a smash from the baseline, but Gauff's there with the forehand. To the backhand of Andreeva. Backhand of Gauff. Drop shot. Andreeva gets it. And Gauff with a pass. Andreeva volley in the net. What a rally! Great hustle by Coco again. Deuce. All right. Great rally by Coco. All right, deuce. Serve again on Andreeva. This might end up being a tie. Oh, why did you say it? Bro, you know the rules. Advantage Coco. No. Advantage Gauff. You almost made me say it too. Come on now. Come on. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serve to the back of the Gauff. Return goes into the back end of Andreeva. She hits a moon ball. It goes out. Okay. Gauff breaks back. Why'd you say the word? All right, 1-0. 1-1. Back on serve. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva backing up the line is wide. 15-love. Love. As with a drop shot from Andreeva. Coco gets it back with a slice. Andreeva lob. Gauff smash. Too good. 30-love. Nice hustle by Coco again. 30-love. 30 love. Cam heckling is inappropriate. Hey, Danny, lighten up. All right, 30 love. As a fault second serve. $30 love. Serving in the back of Andreeva. Return goes in the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand. Into the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva with the back, forehand up the line of the backhand of Gauff to the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff backhand on the stretch. Andreeva wins the point though. Gauff in the net. 30-15. 30-15. All right, 30-15. Coco serves again. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Oh, double fault. All right, 30-0. All right, 30-0. Another opportunity here for Andreeva to maybe get the lead. Serve. Here's the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff up the line. Andreeva backhand lob is going out. 40-30. 40-30. Coco to stay in front in this, or to get in front in this final set. 40-30. Return goes in. The forehand of Gauff. Backhand from Andreeva is no good. Coco 2-1 final set. 2-1 final set. So Landalucci is going to take on the winner of Medvedev and Taranti. Rublev, Sinner, and then you've got Rude, Hashanov, Hodar versus Darderi. So that is the men's lineup, which is super random. Jacob.
Can I get a hoo-yah? Let's go, Coco.
Thank you for the $2. That didn't work out very well. The pirate doesn't sound as... It sounded the same. But thank you for the $2. Appreciate that. All right, how we doing, chat? Is anybody doing anything interesting this weekend? Has anybody got any interesting plans? I'm going to a wedding. Costera is loving this. Oh, yeah, for sure. I want to watch Taranti match. Yeah, we'll watch that next. We will watch that. You're going hiking. Nice. Going to fix your mother-in-law's garden. Cool. Seeing my dad at the airport. Nice. I miss the airport. I want to go to the airport. Going to a tournament. Nice. Volunteering for a good cause. Great. Isn't it a bit early to talk about the weekend? Oh, fine. All right. Whatever. I didn't ask you, Ellen. Don't tell us then. Keep it to yourself then. Whatever. MLS soccer match. That sounds fun. Going to France. Okay, you win. 2-1. Going to France. All right. Getting divorced. That sounds painful.
I won $3K on Coco Love You Babes.
Hey. Thank you for the $10. And congratulations. All right. Backhand. Into the backhand of Gauff. Drop shot's good. But Andreeva gets it with a slice approach. And then Gauff passes her down the line. Beautiful forehand. Love 15. Going to be hanging out with her friends. Nice. Working. Nothing special. Just watching here. Okay. I'm going to be hanging out with friends. Family get together. All right, backhand return goes in the backhand of Andreeva. Backhand from Gauff into the front of Andreeva. Drop shot off a tape from Andreeva is good, and Gauff hits it in the net. And she tried to approach 15-0. Going for coffee with the guy who saved my life when car hit me on motorcycle 6 months ago. Holy cow, are you okay? That's intense. As with a backhand from Gauff. Andreeva backhand. Gauff gets a pass, but it's long. 30-15. Probably watch Eurovision. We'll go to a party at Palm Beach. Cool. All right, 30-15. Dance recital. Cool. 30-15. Serve at the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Andreeva goes wide. It's 30-0. Yeah, Eurovision is crazy in Australia. Hey, Magdalena, we're happy to have you. That's intense. There's a backhand now from Gauff on the stretch to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with a slice. Andreeva backhand. Winner. And it's 40-30 Andreeva. Going to challenge my local tennis players to a match. That sounds risky. Do you know how to play? It's like, I watch a lot of tennis. I challenge a local pro. Good luck. Do us proud. 40-30. As the backhand return goes in from Gauff to the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff. Up the line to the backhand of Andreeva. Lob goes up. There's Gauff. Forehand to the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff backhand again. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff wins the point and gets the deuce. We get the deuce. Nothing says Europe like Australia. Well, a lot of Australians have been to Europe. Does that count? I've been to Europe. I lived in Europe. 2 years. I'm visiting Death Valley National Park with my dad. Going to be fun. That does sound fun. And scary. But fun. Alright, serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes in the backhand of Andreeva. Good drop shot. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva goes up the line in the net. Advantage Coco to get the break. A 3-1 lead. Advantage Gauff. All right. Advantage Gauff. For the break. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Serve to the backhand of Gauff. Return goes in the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand. To the back of Andreeva. Cross court, the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand. Into the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. With a backhand from Gauff into the forehand now is Andreeva. It's a slice forehand. Gauff forehand up the line. Andreeva backhand lob. Gauff with a smash. In the net. Tough rally. Tough miss for Gauff as well. That was not a great smash at all. Deuce. Also, chat, we're almost at 700 likes. Come on, we can get to 1,000. We can get to 1,000 likes, right? This match is a banger. All right, Andreeva serves. She saves the break point. Serve in the front of Gauff. Backhand Andreeva. That goes wide. Advantage Coco. Advantage Gauff to get the break in the middle of this final set. Advantage Gauff. Serving to the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff can't get that one. Andreeva too good. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes backhand of Andreeva. Gauff. Backhand again to the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand. As Andreeva forehand goes wide. Advantage Coco. I tell you this, chat. When does Andreeva start remembering that she's never beaten Coco? Is now the time? Does she start thinking, wow, I cannot beat this girl. I can't beat her. I've never beaten her before, and now I'm losing again. When do those thoughts, those doubts get into her mind? As with a forehand Andreeva, that's a winner. Not right now. Back to deuce. But when does she start to freak out a little bit? Back to deuce. The second she thinks that, she got to get that out of her head. Return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Backhand from Gauff. To the backhand of Andreeva is Gauff. Backhand on the stretch. Andreeva, forehand cross court. Gauff gets it with a slice. Andreeva, backhand cross court. Gauff gets that with a backhand on the stretch. Andreeva forehand again, the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand. Goes long. It's advantage Gauff. Advantage Coco. To take the break. Andreeva has been keeping her cool for the entire match. As the return goes in, the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff up the line. Andreeva gets it back with a forehand. Gauff backhand again. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with a slice on the stretch. Andreeva drive backhand up the line is long. Coco breaks. 3-1. In the final set, Coco just got a hold serve now. Remember, the winner of this play is Castella. 3-1. All right, 3-1. All right, serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. As Gauff double faults. Love 15. Love 15. As Gauff serves. No, she doesn't. Now she serves. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes back into Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. Is Andreeva backhand. Into the slice of Gauff. Lob goes up. Andreeva lets it bounce. And hits a drop shot. But it's not very good. And Gauff hits a passing shot winner. Andreeva kind of went for I'm going to hit a smash. But then instead hit a drop shot. But it was terrible. And then it was just not good. And Gauff's like, I'm quick. I can hit that ball. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What was that? I think the ball didn't bounce as high as Andreeva thought. She was hoping it was going to bounce higher, but it didn't bounce as high enough for a smash, so she kind of just went like this. She wasn't trying to hit a drop shot. She just misjudged the bounce. 15-0. Forehand return in the net from Andreeva, 30-15. 30-15. Come on, chat. We're almost at 1,000. We get to 1,000 likes, I'll gift members or something. I don't know. I'll gift 10 members. How about that? 30-15. First serve default, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the backhand of Gauff up the middle to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand cross court. Andreeva gets it back to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand again. Down the middle. Gauff with the forehand again to the Andreeva backhand. Gauff. Forehand cross court. Andreeva gets it. Gauff. Forehand again on the stretch. Goes up the line to the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff. Backhand again to the backhand of Andreeva into the forehand of Gauff. It's Andreeva. Forehand up the line. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva. Backhand again. To the backhand of Gauff, who hits it long, and it's 30-all. 30 all. I said likes. 30 all. All right. Coco serves again. Serve. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with a slice forehand. To the back of Andreeva. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva up the line. Backhand is off the line. Great shot. All right. Break back point. 30-40 Andreeva. To get the break back. $30-40. Gauff serves. Big serve down the tee. All right, we get back to deuce. Another game. Another deuce. All right. Coco trying to keep this break. Serve. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. Up the line to the back and a Gauff. Andreeva, forehand again. Gauff gets it on the stretch with a forehand. Andreeva comes in with a drive volley win up. Advantage Andreeva to get back the break. All right, to get back on serve. To get back this break. Chat room was at 800. Come on now. First serve's a fault, second serve. As the return goes the forehand of Gauff. Forehand from Andreeva. Goes in the back of the Gauff. Andreeva, backhand. Up the line, off the tape. It doesn't go over. And we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, Coco trying to keep this break. Serve is a fault. Second serve. As with a forehand rally. Andreeva up the line at the back of the Gauff. Andreeva with a volley. Goes long. Advantage Coco. Advantage Gauff. As return goes in the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand in the net. Gauff 4-1. Final set. Strong hold there. Needed that. And it's 4-1. Coco has the break. Okay. How we doing, chap? What's going on? I feel like Coco is doing better without serving. Okay. By the way, we're going to watch Medvedev after this. I may regret that decision, but I'm going to do it anyway. Not because I want to do it, because you want to watch it. All right? I'm a man of the people. I'll watch for the sunrise because you want to watch Medvedev. All right? Let's just hope it's fun. Let's hope it's worth it. Jacob.
I just sold myself after that break. Let's go.
Thank you for the $2. Ew. Gross. 4-1. Here we go. Andreeva to serve. Coco has the break. People are trying to find their seats. Sit down. Sit down, please. Hurry up now. I'll get you. I'll get you. 4-1. Andreeva's just waiting for the people to sit down. People trying to find their seats. Yes, you. Sit down, please. Jesus. All right. 4-1. Serve. Into the front of Gauff. One from Andreeva. Up the line is wide. Love 15. Man, Coco is running away with his final set. Coco is running away with it. Love 15. As the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff. Again, the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva in the net. Love 30. Remember, Andreeva broke first game, was 1 love up. And now, it's all gone wrong. Love 30. First serve the fault, second serve. As the backhand return goes in the backhand of Andreeva. Backhand now from Gauff. Lands in! And Andreeva hits it wide. Love 40. And it's Coco to go to 5-1 and serve for the match. Why is everyone asking if Andreeva's crying? Stop being weird. As the return goes in the backhand of Andreeva. Backhand up from Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff. Again to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff forehand again. To the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff puts up a lob. Doesn't make it. 15-40. All right, 15-40. Andreeva's still down break point. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. The backhand of Gauff. Andreeva forehand. Into the forehand of Gauff up the line and long by Coco. 30-40. Still break point for Coco to get the 5-1 lead in the serve of the match. 30-40. Serve to the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand on the stretch. Andreeva on the attack, hits it down the line. That's a great shot. Gauff gets it back with a lob. It lands in. Andreeva drop shot. Gauff gets it. Andreeva volley. Gauff smash. Puts it away. Coco's got a 5-1 lead. I tell you, chat, after the first set, it has been such high quality. There have been some crazy rallies we've had between these two. And Gauff's just showing how quick she is. And she puts away the smash. And she's going to serve the match. 5-1 final set. Great rallies again. All right. Gauff to play Castella in the semis in a couple of days. $5-1. As the return goes in the backhand of Gauff up the line and the nets. Love 15. Love 15. Gauff serves. That's a fault. Second serve. Sail.
Thank you, Coco babes.
Thank you for the $5. As a backhand rally. Gauff. Again, to the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line. Winner from Andreeva. Love 30. Love 30. You look sick. Thanks. Appreciate it. Love 30. As the backhand goes in from Gauff. Beautiful shot. 15-30. As Gauff serves again. $15-30. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes to the net and 30-0. 2 points away. One hour and 51 minutes played. 30-0. Serve. To the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand. The backhand of Andreeva. Into the backhand of Gauff. Drop shot in the net by Gauff. And it's 30-40. You not look sick. What? I think that guy meant it as a compliment. Like, you look sick. Like, sick. That's what he meant. Like, you look sick, bro. Like, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Like sick outfit, right? That is a compliment. 30-40. As the backhand return goes in the backhand of Gauff. Backhand Andreeva again to the backhand of Gauff. As Andreeva slice, drop shot off the tape. Gauff can't get it. That is the perfect drop shot from Andreeva. She breaks one back. But it's still 5-2 Coco. All right. All right. Not done yet. Not done yet. But Coco's still got a lot of games up her sleeve. I predicted Gauff 6-2 after 4 deuces. Let's see, okay? Hey, what's up, Corey? How you doing? Got to keep an eye on her eye on the prize? Yeah. Mirra fighting hard? Yep. Mirra's like, I'm not dead yet. That's it. Not yet. By the way, chat, we're almost at 900 likes. Come on now, we're almost there. This match deserves... This is a top 10 clash. We got 3 of these so far this week. I don't think we've only... Can we get another one? I think this is... Medvedev Sinner could be a top 10 clash, but I think that's it, right? All the other top 10 players went on the men's side. But on the women's side, we got 3. And we're getting a guaranteed semi-final top 10 clash too. So, got to get 1,000 likes for these matches. These matches are worth 1,000 likes. 5-2. Gauff leads, but Andreeva's going to serve to stay in the match. Serving to the front of Gauff is a fault. Second serve. Double fault on Andreeva. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. Into the front of Gauff. Return goes into the front of Andreeva. Gauff. Free point again. Goes wide by Andreeva. Love 30. Chat, you better like quick because, like I said, we're going to give out 10 gifted if we get to 1,000. We're only 140 away. I love 30. But we're 2 points away from the match being over. Gauff returns. Andreeva falling up the line. Gauff with a pass. Andreeva with a volley. Gauff gets there, but it's in the net. 15-30. 15-30. As Gauff returns into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Gauff. Again to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff backhand. To the backhand of Andreeva up the line to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand. Cross court. Gauff gets it. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand. To the forehand of Andreeva up the line. Gauff's there with the backhand on the stretch. Goes long. 30-all. 30-all. Andreeva serves again. Serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand on the stretch. Won't make it. It's 40-30. Now it's 1,000 for 10 or 900 is 0. There's no like 9 for 900. That's not how it works. It's all or nothing. There is no 9. No. That's not fair. Hey, life, mate. Life. All right. 40-30. As Gauff hits it in on the return on the lob. And Andreeva's in big trouble now. Deuce. Beautiful lob by Gauff. Deuce. There's nothing Andreeva. Even if Andreeva put a racket on it, there was no way she was going to win that point. All right, Andreeva serves. To the forehand of Gauff. Return goes to the backhand of Andreeva. That's a good shot. Gauff gets there with a slice. Andreeva forehand. Cross court. Goes long. And Coco's got a match point. To get to the semifinals again in Rome. And play Serrano Castella. Advantage Coco. Andreeva serves. Andreeva serves. A fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Gauff. Return goes back on Andreeva. Gauff with a slice. As Andreeva forehand cross court. Gauff gets on the stretch. Andreeva forehand up the line. Too good. Back to deuce. Whoo. The match is over. Liar. Liar, liar. Pants are on fire. Back to deuce. All right, Andreeva serves again. As the return goes out by Gauff, advantage Andreeva. Advantage Andreeva. To make Coco serve for the match again. Advantage Andreeva. Serve. There's another fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand. To the forehand of Gauff. As Andreeva goes with the forehand up the line. Gauff with a slice. Andreeva with a volley. Too good. All right, Coco. Second chance to serve for this match. But great hold by Andreeva. Great hold in the end. She saved the match point with a beautiful shot up the line too. All right, let's see if Coco can get it done on the second try. Again, thank you everybody for joining. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to like as well. We're watching everything from now on, including the Medvedev match next, whenever the hell that starts. As that serve goes out wide to the forehand of Andreeva. Backhand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand to the backhand of Andreeva. As Gauff. Backhand again. Into the Andreeva forehand. Gauff with her forehand goes into the Andreeva forehand. Up the line to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Drop shot. Gauff's going to get it. Andreeva backhand lob. Gauff's going to hit that with a backhand cross-court winner. Man, Gauff's just so quick. She is too quick. 15-love. 15-love. All right, Gauff serves again. 2 hours played. 15 love. Serving the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backing up the line. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva back in again. Oh, it lands in! It lands on the line. And it's 15-all. What a shot. 15-all. Clean that line. 15-all. Serving the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand up the line. Andreeva backhand into the forehand of Gauff. As Andreeva forehand goes into the backhand of Gauff. Cross court the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand on the stretch. Now to the forehand of Andreeva. It lands in. Gauff puts up a lob. In comes Andreeva. No, she lets it bounce. Oh no. She puts up a lob. And Gauff with a forehand on the baseline. We're back on in the rally as we had a forehand up the line from Andreeva. Backhand Gauff cross court. As we had a backhand up the line from Andreeva. Gauff with a forehand just missed. As she went back up the line to try and punch it for a winner, it missed. 15-30. A chance for Andreeva to get back on serve. A chance to get back on serve. Serve. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Return up the line. Goes long. 30-all. Andreeva just missed that one. 30-all. Gauff serves. The forehand of Andreeva. Return goes in the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand on the stretch with a slice. Gauff on the attack. Comes to the net. Andreeva backhand in the net. Match point Coco on her serve. 40-30. 40-30 Coco. Match point number 2. First on her serve to play the semifinals. Play Castella in that semifinal of Rome. As the camera zooms right into her face. Serve. Down the tee. The return goes into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Andreeva. Again to the backhand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. Back to deuce. Whoa. Back to deuce. Josh.
Come on, Mirra, you got this, girl.
All right, thank you for the 2. Back to deuce. Chat, we're almost at 1,000 likes. We're so close. All right, Gauff's had 2 match points. Serve out wide the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva gets the point. Gauff in the nets. Advantage Andreeva. And that was a panic shot from Gauff. Because even if that had gone over, it would have gone wide. Like she rushed that forehand big time. Andreeva to get back on serve. Serve. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand up the middle. Andreeva backhand cross court. Gauff slices it. Andreeva forehand cross court. Gauff gets a pass. Andreeva with a volley winner. That's back on serve. 2 match points have been saved. But Andreeva still needs to hold to level. So Coco still has the advantage. But it's 5-4 on serve. Man, what a match. This is exactly how this match should be going. This is exactly what this match should be. Exactly what this match should be. Two high-quality players playing high-quality close tennis in a quarterfinal of a 1,000. This is exactly what was supposed to be happening in this match. All right, 2 match points have been saved, but Coco still leads. Again, chat, we're almost at 1,000 likes with 40 away. 40 away. WTA carrying the sport. There's been some good men's matches too, but this is definitely the high-level, close high-level match that we seem to lack on the ATP at times. But there's moments. There are moments. WTA's cooking now. Oh, yeah. Do we still have the Medvedev game? Yeah, we'll watch that still. Can't believe this, yeah. Yep, this is a spot for the semi-final to play against Sorana Castella, who took out Penko earlier today. All right. Chad, I'll tell you what, this would be a heartbreaking if Andreeva got broken to lose here. She's worked so hard. She saved match points to claw her way to this stage, but getting broken now would just be an absolute kick in the head. All right, first there's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff with the forehand. Again to the forehand of Andreeva. Up the line and wide. Love 15. It's not a curse if I predicted it, all right, chat? It's not a curse. Don't get it twisted. If I say it out loud and say this would be a shame, I'm literally just stating a fact. It's got nothing to do with magic or wizardry or witchcraft or potions or any of that shit, all right? It's got nothing to do with that. I'm just stating a fact. It would be a shame. It would be a shame. It would be a damn shame. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serve into the backhand of Gauff. Return. Goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff up the line. Andreeva gets it with the forehand cross court. Gauff gets it on the stretch. Andreeva. Backhand cross court. Gauff's there. With the backhand to the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand again. To the backhand of Gauff. As Andreeva forehand cross court. Gauff's got it. Goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Up the line to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand again. To the backhand of Gauff. As Andreeva forehand cross court to the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 15-0. That was one of the longest rallies we've had for a minute. All right, 15-0. 15-0. As Andreeva serves, a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Gauff. Forehand from Andreeva up the line to the backhand of Gauff. Cross court, the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff, forehand. Again to the backhand of Andreeva. Drop shot in the net. What was that? 15-30. That was a throw. Why did she put that? Why did she go for a drop shot like that? Gauff was going to get it. Bad shot selection. 15-30. 15-30. Serve to the forehand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff for the backhand. Again to the forehand of Andreeva. Into the forehand of Gauff. They're just moonballing this at the moment. Backhand to backhand. As Gauff puts a foot down. So does Andreeva. Now Gauff on the stretch. As Andreeva forehand inside in. That's a good shot. Gauff gets it. Andreeva forehand up the line. That's a great shot. Gauff gets it because of course she does. It lands in. Andreeva forehand again. Gauff gets that as well. And then Andreeva with a drop shot. Gauff gets that with a slice. Andreeva, backhand lob. Gauff can't get it. I think that was in. It was. What a rally again. Andreeva survives. 30-all. I tell you, the guts to go for the drop shot again when Coco was going to get the other one as well. Crazy rallies. That goes long. It's a match point for Gauff. Two of them. Huge point, but still, 30-all. What a rally. Still a chance, though, for Coco to close it out. The crowd are going wild. They're losing their minds. Umpire's telling them to be quiet. 30-all. Serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Slice return. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff on the stretch. In the net, Andreeva 40-30. Oh, what is this match? What are we watching? 40-30. This might be match of the tournament, the way that it's going. 40-30. Andreeva to level. She was down 5-1. As the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva, Gauff backhand is in. And Andreeva in the net. I think Andreeva thought it was going out by Coco and she kind of decelerated on that forehand and just hit it in the net. All right, we get the deuce. By the way, chat, we're 3 likes away from 1,000 likes. Yay. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return goes into the Andreeva backhand. Gauff backhand on the stretch. Andreeva. Forehand goes to the forehand of Gauff. Andreeva backhand. Cross court into the backhand slice of Gauff. Gauff in the net. Advantage Andreeva. Andreeva to level. She was down 1-5. All right, here you go, Chatham. I'm out of my word. Who wants a membership? Who wants one? Me, pick me. There you go. Fight amongst yourselves. All right, advantage Andreeva. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Backhand to backhand with Coco. As Andreeva with a forehand cross court. Goes in the corner. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva forehand at the middle. Gauff there with the backhand. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Into the forehand of Gauff. It's Andreeva. Oh, has an air swing. Coco hits the line and Andreeva just completely missed the ball. We're back to deuce. Wow. Complete air swing by Andreeva. Deuce. As the return from Gauff. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Up the line of the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Backhand up the line. Gauff gets it back with the forehand. Andreeva. Drop shot in the net. Coco's got a third match point. Andreeva goes for that drop shot again. It's not been super effective. Gauff to make the semis. Third match point. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Is in. Oh, it's a let. Oh. That second serve was so short. Jeez. All right, second serve. Goes into the backhand of Gauff. Up the line to the forehand of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand again to the forehand of Andreeva as Gauff. Forehand goes long. And we're back to deuce. What? Oh, man. All right, back to deuce. What the hell is even going on? Deuce. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff with a slice. As Andreeva. Forehand cross court. Gauff gets with her slice again. And it goes long this time. Advantage. Andreeva. Advantage Andreeva. She serves a fault second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Good return. The backhand of Andreeva. Gauff. Cross backhand again as Andreeva goes up the line with hers. Gauff with the forehand into the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva overhits it. We're back to deuce. This is the match, it feels like. This is the game for the match. All right. Back to deuce. Serving in the forehand of Gauff. Return goes in front of Andreeva. Up the line is good. Gauff with the lob. Andreeva comes in with a volley. Oh, it lands in and Gauff gets it. But Andreeva, backhand open court winner. Jeez, how did Gauff get that short drop shot? Advantage Andreeva. I don't know how Coco got to that. And Andreeva, that was not an easy backhand for Andreeva. She had the entire court, but she had to hit it way up high. Andreeva to level. As Gauff return. Goes short. Andreeva comes to the net. Gauff with the pass. Too good. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Too good from Coco. Back to deuce. This game is crazy. Back to deuce. Andreeva serves. A let. By the way, we're almost got 5,000 in the house. What's going on? How you doing? Don't forget to sub. Serve. Down the tee. Is too strong. Returning there by Coco. Advantage Andreeva. Andreeva to level. Now, if you're just joining us, Coco is at 3 match points. Andreeva was down 1-5 in the final set. Andreeva serves. That's a fault. Second serve. Second serve, the backhand of Gauff. Return goes the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line to the front of Gauff. Andreeva. Backhand goes long, and we're back to deuce. Woo! Back to deuce. Conchita Martinez is just... she's like, what is this game? Andreeva serves. Into the front of Gauff. Off the tape. To the backhand of Andreeva. Gauff. Backhand cross court. Andreeva slices it back. Gauff. Backhand off the tape. Comes to the net, but over the head of Gauff is a lob. Gauff gets it back with a high volley. And then Andreeva over hits it. On the backhand, and it's advantage Coco. Match point again. Brutal. Andreeva had that point won 3 times. Now she's down match point for the 4th time. Return from Gauff. Into the back of Andreeva. Up the line to the front of Gauff. Andreeva. Backhand is really good. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva forehand is really good. Gauff gets it back. Andreeva smash. Did that go in? It was in! How did she hit that in? What was that shot? What the hell was that shot? Slow motion, please. I didn't see it. How did that go in? It was like this. It was like an inside-out reverse smash. What? It hit the line. Back to deuce. As with a forehand from Andreeva. Gauff with the backhand. As Andreeva backhand again. The backhand of Gauff. Andreeva. Forehand inside out goes wide. Match point number 5 for Coco. What the hell is this match? It's got to be match of the tournament, right? On the ladies' side. Advantage Gauff. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the front of Andreeva. Gauff. Forehand again to the front of Andreeva. Up the line to the backhand of Gauff. Andreeva with a backhand. Goes wide! Coco wins on her 5th match point. And she is into the semis. Wow. What a fight. And Andreeva just gave away too many breaks. And her racket just disappeared. I think it disintegrated into the earth. Coco wins. Jeez, how big that game would have been if Coco had gone to 5-all and had to serve after having a massive lead. That would have been really tense. Coco gets it done. She's into the semi. She's going to play Castella. Man, and another close heartbreaker for Andreeva this season. She's had top 10 matches where she's lost very close in the final set. 5-0. Coco doesn't lose to Andreeva. Man, what a final game. That last game was like 12 minutes of madness. Coco, man, I tell you, that's what makes Coco great. If you ever doubt Coco, you're like, oh man, what was that Sierra match? Oh, she nearly lost to Jovic. That's why Coco is where she is. That match there, that was the epitome of why Coco is where she is. That is the style that she plays, and what, like, Andreeva was hitting really big shots. They were great shots. And Gauff just kept on hustling. Just chipping it back, getting them back, defending like crazy. And then she turned it around. She hit some big winners herself. But like Coco is just such a hustle. Like, what a great hustle from her. It's how she won the French Open last year against Sabalenka. Just scrambling for everything. And I tell you, it's a nightmare to play if you're someone who hits like Andreeva, because you want to try and you think the point's over and then you feel like you have to overhit it. That's what makes Coco great. That's why she's where she is right now. Now she's in the semis. And she's going to take on Castella. I tell you, she's getting some form at the right time, Coco. I mean, this is... Maybe she can go back-to-back at Roland Garros. If you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. Yeah, Coco's speed. I mean, we don't talk about her being like one of the fastest players on tour, but she is. I mean, she is one of the quickest players around the court. She gets shots back that most players can't get to. I'll tell you though, that last game, Andreeva holds there, and Coco's got to serve at 5-all after having the marathon, or the massive lead. That would have been tough. So I think Gauff was relieved she got out of it. I think she breathes a big sigh of relief getting out of that one. Man, I love it when Coco plays like that. So much fun when she plays like that. All right, we have got Medvedev next, by the way. Josh!
This is why you bet on the Russians. They never quit.
Whoops, sorry, I didn't get to that earlier. Sorry. My bad.
'Tis going on.
Thank you for the donations. Thank you, OG.
Coco is super clutch.
Yeah. She did get it done then. That was tough. If you are leaving over to some on the way out, we do have Medvedev coming up next. But brutal. What a game. What a match. Crazy by Coco. Super impressive. Who do we want to see her play in the final, though? Raducanu, Pegula, Swiatek, Svitolina. Ooh, probably not Svitolina, right? I mean, any of those matches are epic, right? She's got to beat Castella first, but if she gets to the final, which top 10 player do you want her to play? All right, and then they show a phone in her face, and they're like, "Hey, can you do a story for us? Like, just jump on TikTok for 5 seconds and just say, hey, everybody, I just won." God, is that what we've come to? We have, yes. We have. Anyway, 26 winners and 33 errors from Coco, 30 winners and 42 errors from Andreeva, 7 breaks out of 17 break points for Coco, 5 out of 12 for Andreeva, 4 double faults for Gauff, 6 double faults from Andreeva. But yeah, that was a match. That was a match. Whew. I want to see Coco Raducanu. Well, that ain't going to happen because that's illegal. That ain't allowed to happen. That ain't no way, no how. That can't happen. Sorry. No, I don't make the rules. It's the tennis gods. They've said no. No shot. Sorry, not allowed. Are you impressed with Gauff? Will she win Roman RG? I don't know about Roman RG, but she's played very well today. Ask me at the end of the tournament how we're doing. Haven't seen that many matches in the WTA. Really enjoyed watching it today. Oh, yeah. WTA is just... I mean, that's the kind of stuff we get in the quarterfinal. 2 top 10 players just battling. That could have been the final, and we would have been super happy with that. Pegula Iga should be a banger. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we've got 2 bangers on the women's side, too. The forbidden matchup, yeah. The forbidden match. Raducanu Gauff. It shall not happen. It cannot happen. It's illegal. The illegal matchup. Some say they only played once. Some say that was a myth. Coco making less double faults. Yeah, she's definitely... But the serve has improved. The double faults have reduced, for sure, over the last couple of... couple of tournaments. This could have been the Roland Garros final. Oh, yeah. For sure. Raducanu versus Gauff or Gauff versus Swiatek is what I want, okay? I tell you, Gauff Swiatek would be fun. That would be fun. Oh, yeah, Gauff Castella. Yeah, we got them playing again. Let's see how that works. See how that one looks. Considering Gauff struggles, that was an epic stand. Oh, yeah. Did Mirra break a racket? I don't think so. I don't think she broke a racket. I think her racket just went flying. Last time Castella should have won. Yeah, when Gauff was throwing up, yeah. Mirra had a chance in this match. Better chance in this match than the previous matches. Oh, yeah, she definitely closed the gap today. But Coco too good. What an athlete, Coco. Oh, yeah. Tennis is in a good place right now. It definitely is. On the WTA, there are so many bangers going on. So many great players. And there's no easy matches. Like, everybody's so competitive against each other. Coco's defensive game is the key. Oh, yeah. Probably has the best defense in the competition. Coco is also very consistent, I think. I mean, she has her moments, but I'll tell you, the last 3 matches, she's clutched it out. Those last 3 matches, she has had to fight to win them, but she has. Mirra's racket was heading... Yeah, it went flying. Coco was sick in Madrid. Yeah, that's true. I can sleep peacefully now. Thanks, Cam, for the comments. I muted my TV and listened. Hey, thank you, Princess. Appreciate that. We still have Medvedev coming up next. So don't go anywhere. Medvedev madness. I don't know if I can handle it. We'll see. We'll do our best. Yeah, the last game was ridiculous. It's a ridiculous game. Yeah, a lot of people were saying Coco 6'4", so a lot of you guys called it. Coco's so fit. I give her physio credit. Double fault reduced. Good job. Yep. No worries, Greg's watching Taranti just for you. Way to call the match. You almost lost your voice a couple of times. Yeah. I mean, this is probably like the 30th, 40th match I've watched this week, so somehow it's still here. The Medvedev match we are going to not scream about. We're just going to softly speak through it. It's going to be more of a hangout than a screech. We've got too many important matches coming up for me to scream and lose my voice over Medvedev, so but we'll get there. What gave Gauff the edge in the 2 sets? Well, she was up 5-1 in the third, so that helped. She was up a massive amount at the end there, so that helped a lot. Having that lead, that double break definitely helped. Let's be honest, Coco was pushing the ball through 4 games, waiting for mirror errors. Weren't coming until they came at the very end. Cool. Way to discredit the match. Way to make the match sound bad. Good try, though. Who was the crowd favoring? It was pretty even. Coco is so fast. She is so quick. She is so quick. Is it match of the tournament, though, or is Castellas Sabalenka still match of the tournament? Tough call. Or is even like Jovic Coco, is that match of the tournament? That felt like the best, like some of the best hitting we've seen. The level of that match felt pretty awesome. This match was better. I feel like it definitely had more dramatic moments. So sad for Andreeva and yet so happy for Coco. Yeah, it's a tough one. Andreeva's had some heartbreakers this year against top 10 players. You know, on Boko and Nissimova, and now this one. I mean, if she wins those matches, her season could have looked a lot different. Some tough losses. Also, Coco 5-0. Yep, she's up 5-0 against Andreeva now. But that was the closest Andreeva's got. So at least, Andreeva is... at least Andreeva put up the best fight she has against Coco in a while. The match was very, very exciting. I'm talking about Coco's problem-solving methods and playing style. Cool. This was awesome. Oh, yeah. Great match. Andreeva is going to get there. She's talented. The mental maturity will come. Well, she's getting better, though. I mean, I think this season, compared to previous seasons, she's matured a lot more. She doesn't seem to be getting upset as much as she did, 12 months ago. Andreeva did well at the end. I mean, yeah, it could have been a 6-1 final set, and that would have... Somebody said in the chat as well, like, that was not... If it was 6-1, that wouldn't have been how the final set... that wouldn't have been fair for the score, right? It was way closer than that. But then the scoreboard ended up correcting itself, and yeah, 6-4 final set was exactly how that match should have ended. Like, that final set definitely reflected the match. How close it actually was. All right, chat. We're going to watch one more match because for some reason I said I'd watch it before this match got really crazy. So let's, I guess we're going to watch another match now. We've got Medvedev coming up against Taranti. God, I don't know if I can handle 2 matches. By the way, stop asking about Virat Kohli. I don't know who that is. All right. One more match. Fuck it. We'll do another match. Let's do it. One more match. What a match, though. 4-6. 6-2, 6-4. Coco clutches it out. She's into the semis. She's going to take on Castella in a couple of days' time. But Medvedev Taranti, let's watch that. Okay, sure.